Hello, faithful Marines, and welcome to the Pinkie Party Podcast. This is Fluttershy, your host for tonight. Fucking hell, grenade! Get me my brickwork! But Sarge! They're firing at us! Brickwork. Well, it looks like Fluttershy's out of action for a while. Over to me and Liam. So Liam, what's going on with this thing?
I don't know, what is this thing? I'm not sure what this thing is.
Okay, so this is what happens when two faithful bronies, one of which converted the other. Not gonna mention any names, Liam.
Not gonna mention any names, Liam. Wait, no, that was you.
So one of us converted the other, Liam.
Yes.
So this is what happens when two bronies start talking on Skype and decide to make a podcast because all the other podcasts out there are lacking something which this might end up lacking. Something such as editing, which I usually am too lazy to do.
I can't understand what you're saying.
I can't understand what I'm saying.
Oh, terrific.
Well, this has already gone off topic.
Yes, it's already gone hot.
Well.
Yeah, so what
okay, so let's start off with this section, and I'll start off my 10-minute timer that I should have done to start off with. So each section's gonna last at least 10 minutes, gonna try and make it with breaks in between that you'll just notice as transitions, to be honest. Not you, Liam, you don't have an offs button.
Break bones.
So let's start off with pony news in general.
Pony news.
Well, not too recent. Episode 3 is coming out on the 15th.
15th, and then the 22nd, and then the 29th in time for Halloween, I think. Yes, I can count in sevens.
So those episodes will be up on YouTube and downloaded into my pony folder, which is fatter than Snails if he was 60 years old. No, snipped.
It's fatter than that time Pinkie. It's like fatter than when Pinkie's hair exploded. Bigger than it normally is. Yes, I am tired. It is 11:45.
Well, my monitor just died.
This is
display driver stopped responding and has recovered. Wow.
It's fatter than Fluttershy and bloody thicker than water.
Have we got any other pony news?
Yes, we have. Well, not really. Nothing else is really happening. It is in words to the words about the show, things about the show, actual episodes. You know, apart from the delayed episode 3 by 3 weeks, just to piss me off. I'm sure they did that specifically to annoy me. But besides that, there's just cool stuff on Equestria Daily. Check it out if you haven't. I mean, if you're listening to this podcast, you probably have. We're called the Pinkie Pie Party Podcast or something, I don't know. So, I'm not sure if we should really have me talking for this long, because I will just say random bullshit. It'll be confusing. But yeah, there's so we're going to talk about ponies a lot because we like the ponies. See,
we like helping out the pony folk.
Like helping out the pony folk on the farm. But no, not the farm. I'm on celery. Here we go.
The internets.
Young brony, together we will internet.
Okay, we're at 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Wow. Yeah.
Well, this is awkward.
This is.
We haven't introduced ourselves at all, have we?
No.
I'm Kierran. I'm filming this thing with Fraps for some reason. My favourite pony is Fluttershy. And she was in Vietnam, apparently. Damn right I was.
My favourite pony is Pinkie Pie, because she's fucking insane, and it's terrific. Also, she's bipolar and schizophrenic in that one episode. and she's got ADHD. So yeah, all the difficulties of learning.
Now, if it wasn't for the ponies giving me the obligation of my contract to love and tolerate, I would make some really depressing jokes about that.
Yes.
But I recently read a fanfiction which kind of suggested Pinkie Pie had extreme schizophrenia. Pinkie Pie was throwing a party for Pinkamena Diane Pie, part of her, and there was conversations, and it was pretty good in the way it made it seem like there were two different ponies in the room. So it sounds like we might have Fluttershy back from Vietnam soon. Curse Dr. Hooves and his time machine that has the ability to take people back to war zones and nowhere else.
Oh God, it's Fluttershy again.
I managed to build the brick wall. Rainbow Ash said I did it in 10 seconds flat.
Not Dash. Anything but Dash.
She said I did it in 10 seconds flat. I don't know.
Well, you do have interesting brickwork, Fluttershy.
I know, I put butterflies on this one.
Remember the bunny fires? I remember those. Those were fun.
Baby bouncing bunnies burning. Fucking napalm strike knocked out the entire forest. Left without communication for years. How the fuck did you manage to get me on this podcast anyway? Don't even know who the fuck any of you are. What the fuck's My Little Pony? What the fuck are you doing? Well, it sounds like we've just lost connection.
Yay,
let's just hope that we never get her back again.
We lost connection with someone time traveling.
Yes.
Oh, I can see that. You can't have really good internet connection in like the time streams.
Vietnam's never been good known for its internet, really.
I mean, even the pony version of Doctor Who must have trouble with that. I mean, he's got a screwdriver that can't even do wood. So, what chance has he got, like, interstellar networks, you know, with those of... So, weren't we supposed to be talking about ponies or something?
So, any new YouTube poops other than... So, Fluttershy's Genocide, hilarious, check it out on YouTube.
Yes, all 4 people who listen to this podcast should check out that.
And 2 of those people are me and you.
Tell your friends! Wait, no, I don't have iTunes. Wait, yes I do, I lied.
Well, let's even manage to publish this. I mean, what the hell's an IRC podcast channel thing?
I don't know, how are we just recording this for the hell of it, basically?
Possibly.
Let's pretend. We'll pretend we have an audience. Hello, audience of 4 people.
Hello, audience.
Hello, audience. What are you doing in my podcast?
What are you doing in that hedge? That's precarious, audience.
Yes.
What are you doing cutting off my internet connection? You fucking twats, I work for fucking flank office.
Sorry, I'm tired.
If I ever find you, that's due to petrol going through your fucking window. Okay, we just lost connection with Fluttershy again. Let's hope she never gets connected to the internet for the rest of her life.
My God, I hope she's okay and she gets over a severe psychosis brought on by physical trauma from the war. But I'm sure by the time she returns to Friendship with Magic, she'll be fine. I mean, she did that whole episode with Discord, you know, she was a complete bitch. You know, stamping on orphanages, hitting people on their head with bunny skulls, causing fires. There was that thing with the blender. We shall never speak of this again.
I think if she gets internet connection again, she's gonna kill you, Ian.
There was the punting
of the chipmunks.
Yeah. Alvin, you shall be missed.
No, you won't.
Ah! Who said that? Anyway. So I heard recently that...
I heard you like mudkips.
No, I don't like mudkips. Never. Tree goes all the way from me. No mudkips here.
I will like mudkips when Millhouse is a meme.
Touché.
Okay, wait, I can sense a disturbance in the internet connection from Vietnam. Just a minute.
God,
It appears Vietnam has just been nuked.
Damn it! You killed Fluttershy.
You fucking bastards! You turned me into a damn Asian ghoul even though I'm not abducted Asian.
Oh my god, it's the frog.
I believe that's
We didn't rip off this character at all.
I believe that could be Fluttercora.
Fluttershy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zakura Shy.
My god, the OC ponies people make up. You know, aren't they all made up? That's why they're OC.
Well, we're getting very off. Okay, okay, time up for part 1.
Look,
Transition coming after the break.
You put me in this.
Okay, wait, yeah. Okay, so this is part 2 of the Pinkie Party podcast. I had to look at that.
No, I'm doing an epic phase because it's part 2.
Okay, so in between part 1 and 2, my computer decided for the first time ever in its entire existence to blue screen.
It's like it couldn't handle the awesomeness of this sequel to part 1.
Of a sequel to a prequel.
It just blue screen of death. That's an adjective or verb or a
Well,
word. Yeah.
Well, basically what I've suggested is that you've got to imagine that Hitler's testicle is a Jewish person, and that Hitler's a trained mechanic with an extensive spanner collection.
No, I don't understand this. Is it because he got screwed?
It's basically because my computer hates fraps like Hitler hates Jewish people.
I thought we were supposed to be living and tolerating, and we're talking about Hitler.
We are, but we're using euphemisms.
Above the streets and the houses, Hitler's flying high. What the hell's he doing up there? I really hope he dies. What an evil Nazi bastard!
Well, yeah, I'm sure that could be our theme tune.
Anyway, right, we're going to talk about fanfics, won't we?
So what fanfics have you read recently, Liam? Equestria Daily, other fanfiction-based websites are available.
There's this fantastic website called Equestria Daily. Like I said in part 1, if you haven't been there, fucking go there! Because it's awesome.
Love and tolerate.
Recently, I've been reading a fanfic called Blood is Thicker Than Water, where a vampire comes to Ponyville and Fluttershy is obese. That is all. Also, I've read a fanfic ages ago called The Vagabond, and it now has 2 stories attached to it as well as the actual Vagabond. And there's this is by some guy called Truth Seeker. Excuse me. Anyway.
Truth Seeker, cough, excuse me. Wow, that's...
Yes, fancy username. Anyway, so he's written The Vagabond, which is an amazing story, and then Trials of the Elements, which is a good story, and then Elements of Equestria, which is unfinished, which makes me a sad person.
But I mean, that is unraveling to become a really good story.
Yes. I never expected there to be free stories. Because The Vagabond was like the first fanfic I read, and I loved it. Can't cry at the end. I'm not ashamed to admit. I mean, I read a story about ponies, I nearly cry. Why do I care?
See, I think The Vagabond was gonna have to be my second favourite fanfic. But I mean, Blazing Glory. That is. I mean, it's awesome. But saying that, I've read Cupcakes, and like I've said before, that in its own right, it's a good fanfic if it weren't for the topic that it covers. Because I mean, people watch My Little Pony to become happy. They don't watch it to watch main characters murdering each other slowly.
Yes, I'm not stupid enough to have read this, but I knew what it was about, and I warned him not to read it, but he did anyway, so I laughed at him.
I mean, I was literally, all joking aside, scarred. I mean, I couldn't even look at a picture of a pony for at least 3 weeks. And the very mention of a cupcake would, like, have adverse effects on me, like, months afterwards. I mean, only read it if you are a really big fan of My Little Pony, and if Pinkie isn't your favourite character.
Boys! Supposed to do some work after, get it done. You're supposed to do it before, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that was awkward.
So this is why we don't do recordings ever.
So this is why we can't have nice things.
Yes, sure you can edit that out. We'll just talk for another couple of minutes. So,
I can edit what out, Liam? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that never happens. It was Bo shouting.
Fucking hell, that's going to be an editing nightmare. Basically, the only editing software I have is Windows Movie Maker.
Oh.
So now I've got to turn this one section of recording into 2 sections of recording.
Sorry.
Damn it, Liam. You should keep that woman on a leash.
Just, I kind of have to go after we've recorded this segment anyway. Wait, I'm fucking up again, am I? Yeah. Well, other fun I've read. Some other fun I've read.
We've got well, the timer says 4 minutes anyway. Okay, personal, non-pony and pony-related stuff. I mean, everyone's excited for episode 3. And I mean, none more so than me and Liam, I'd say. I mean, syncing your videos so that you're watching the episodes at exactly the same time.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that you can't do with anyone except for the person who converted you to become a brony or a pegasister.
Yeah.
Other words that are available.
The words are available. Other friends.
So, gaming news, perhaps?
Yes, the alpha for Fighting is Magic is soon to be released. This is kind of old news, but I heard it somewhere again for some reason. I think
something exciting as well. The single-player beta for Friendship is for My Little Pony Online.
Ooh.
Basically, they're creating an exact 3D replica of Ponyville and possibly other towns and places in Equestria, and you're going to be able to create your own pony, name your pony, add the special talent, and get a job in this town. It's basically going to be an RPG, but it's more like an online. It's like a 3D chat site.
Sounds cool. What's this again?
I think it's Equestria Online.
It sounds like the kind of thing you'd have to pay for.
Any games in particular looking forward to? A bit off pony topic.
Off pony topic in a pony podcast.
Off pony topic.
I'm looking forward to Skyrim and Assassin's Creed Revelations and Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. Even because Combat Evolved, they've upped the graphics. It's kind of disappointing, but yeah. Besides that, yeah.
I think Skyrim's going to turn out to be a really good game. The current estimate for how long it would take you to do all of the side quests and all of the main story.
Over 9,000.
No, not quite yet. I mean, when New Vegas came out, there's predicted about something like 100 hours game time to finish it all if you were good. But I mean, this is going to end up with at least 300 hours of game time.
Oh well, that sounds perfect.
That's before the finished as well.
I'm sure my social life will be completely unharmed and unaffected in any way, with me playing Skyrim for over a week just to do the side quests. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I mean, there's a guy who I'm at college with at the minute, and he plays games now to get the trophies. He completes the game and then goes back to get as many trophies as he can. I mean, he's got platinum for almost all of the games he's got, but I mean, he's dreading Skyrim coming out. He's gonna get it because he thinks it's gonna be a good game, but he's dreading having to find all the trophies. That's the thing, though, isn't it? For achieve hunters, it's games like this that are a pain.
Yeah. Yeah, I found the first year online promo on YouTube. I wonder if this is safe to play during podcasts. Well, it's happening anyway, so get over it. Amazing!
Less than life footage. I mean, it's basically not even footage. And that's all we've got time for this for this Pinkie Party podcast. I've been your host, Jory Kierran. And no, we're not microwaving things. I've been your host, Kierran. And
your co-host, Jesus.
And this has been the Pinkie Party podcast. Good day and good night.